Hi everybody, welcome back to the OmogeMuRa YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am going to be doing a first impressions and review of a brand new concealer that I have never tried before. I am going to be showing you guys a first impression and review of the House of Tara Pro Concealer. I have tried a House of Tara concealer, but that was the stick concealer, and I think I tried that a while ago. I tried I think two, 3 years ago. But the problem I have with that concealer is that it's very dry, and my under eyes are very dry, and plus it doesn't really brighten. It conceals but it doesn't brighten. But according to the lady at the House of Tara store in Lekki, I went to the store in Lekki phase 1, this will brighten under my eye. Before we get started in today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my notification squad members. I see you, girlfriend Deola. I see you, I love you. You're my G. She's part of the people that clicked on the bell, so she gets all my notifications of whenever I upload a new video. You should also click on that bell, and you should also tell me you're part of the squad so that I'll be able to give you guys a shout out. And even apart from that, have you subscribed to my channel? Subscribe to my channel so that you can join me and join my little family over here on the side of the internet. You know what I'm saying? We love makeup here, we love food, we love shopping, we love all the good things of life. So just come and join me on this side of the internet. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get started in today's video. Today's video is going to be a first impressions and review of the House of Tara Pro Concealer. As I said in the intro, I have tried out another version of their concealer, but that was a stick concealer. I do want to go back and try. Maybe they have reformulated it or something along those lines. I really liked it, but again, it wasn't bright enough. It was a bit too dry for my under eyes, to be very honest. Don't know if you guys noticed, but I was removing the packet of the concealer. If there's one thing I note immediately about this concealer, it looks exactly like the Pro Conceal, like the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, this is the House of Tara concealer. Of course, it's a little different, like in the packaging. Like this one has more clear packaging, this one has black packaging, but apart from that, like if I gave this to you, like you would think they're the same thing. The shade I have here is TC07, which is the darkest shade. House of Tara, why am I able to use, or why am I about to use a concealer? Like, why is this the darkest shade? Like, why? Like, are you saying that people darker than me don't want to conceal? Like, I haven't tried this yet, and I hope it works. I did swatch it in the store and it looked fine, but swatching it on your hand and swatching it on your face and using it, they're two different things. But I'm hoping that I'm able to use this shade. But that means if I'm able to use this shade, that means nobody really darker than me can use this shade. And if I'm not able to use this shade, that means that your concealer is too light for me. Like, that's not fair. So I thought this might be really helpful, but I'm going to do swatches of some of my current favorite concealers so you can see how that looks against, like you can see how the House of Tara looks against my favorite concealers. This is the Makeup Revolution concealer that I just did a video on recently. This is the NYX Photogenic Concealer, and this is in Nutmeg. This is my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. I used to use this a lot. Now I want to swatch the Zaron so you can see how much brighter it is than this. So this is the Zaron, this is the LA Girl, this is the NYX, and this is the Makeup Revolution. Now I'm about to swatch the House of Tara. This is this looks exactly like the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Like, it's as if they went to the lab and said, we want the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Like, this is exactly what it looks like. Okay, I squeezed out a lot, but I'm gonna swatch that right now. I hope you guys can see this. The Makeup Revolution, then this is the NYX, then this is the LA Girl, this is the Zaron, and the last one right here is the new House of Tara concealer. Looking at the swatches on my arm, I think that the House of Tara concealer is going to do really well. It is definitely darker than the Zaron concealer. It's darker than the LA Girl concealer. It's definitely lighter than the Nutmeg from NYX, but it's kind of like a little bit lighter, just a tad bit lighter than the Makeup Revolution, but it is not as light as LA Girl and as Zaron. So I think I'm gonna be fine. Alright, now that I have swatched it and you guys have seen what it looks like stacked against my other concealers, I think it's high time I just, put the concealer on my face. It has this applicator slash tip, which I don't mind because I'm used to using this kind of tip with the LA Girl Pro Conceal. So I'm just going to apply it directly to my face. This tip, using it this way, brings back so many memories of when I first started doing makeup on myself, because LA Girl Pro Conceal was the first concealer that I used because it was so cheap, and you know, just using this product just brings back memories. It has a smell, but not a bad smell. It smells like cream. I really don't know what to call the smell, but it does have like a whiff of something. Well, not something bad, but I could just smell something. I don't know what exactly it is. I'm going to take my Real Techniques eye sponge. It's a really nice small sponge that I like to use to blend out concealer under my eyes sometimes, because I can really get into all those places. So I'm going to use this to blend out my concealer. So as you can see on my chin, it blended out pretty, you know, no problems, not patchy. It doesn't dry down immediately, so it does give you some time to work with it. So looking at the concealer in the mirror, it is bright. It's really, really bright. It's definitely giving me that brightening effect that I want. So I blended out under my eye. I feel like I can blend out more under my eye, but I feel like any more I would do, maybe because it's so bright, I feel like I can continue blending it. But I think I'm kind of good right now. Very easy to blend, no problems at all. Looks really nice on the skin actually. Like, I'm looking at it close up and it looks really nice on my skin. Let me blend out my nose highlight. So here's the thing, when you start with this concealer, it looks really yellow, as you can see. But if you blend it out, like, take your time, use your beauty blender or what sponge you use, and blend it out, it doesn't look as yellow. So I have finished blending out the concealer. You guys should let me know what it looks like right now before I finish the rest of my makeup. I think it looks fine on me. It does give me that brightening effect that I want. Like, it's super bright, like I can see, and it looks really nice on my skin, like very, very nice. Let me go finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back with my final thoughts on this concealer. Alright guys, so I am back with my finished face of makeup and with my final thoughts on the House of Tara concealer. I think the House of Tara concealer is really, really nice. I won't say it's perfect because, one, limited shade range. I mean, I'm using the darkest concealer to highlight, and you know, it could be a bit better. There could be at least 1 or 2 shades after my shade, but apart from that, it blended out well. It looks really nice on the skin. I set it with a Sacha Buttercup powder and it looks really nice. It concealed, it highlighted, it set well. I'm gonna include this in my makeup routine. I will be using once in a while. It won't be the concealer I reach for all the time because it is brighter than what I usually use, but it is a concealer that I do see myself using. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do let me know what you think of this video in the comment section below. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, aka a like. It really helps my videos and it helps my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, click on the notification bell so you can be part of the notification squad, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!